Look at that! No problem. So you're a dump trucker now.
So they call that?
Yep, that's what we call that. Hi, Lucy. I see you too. Hi.
I haven't seen you forever.
I know.
I think you're a ghost.
So what year is this?
79, 4300. It's funny. It was bought new by the city of Bend.
Oh, really?
Yep. At Marshall Motors in Redmond, Oregon. It's been here its whole life.
Right over there?
Yep. No longer defunct dealership, whatever. And the city of Bend ran it from 1979 to 1999, and it pulled the pup trailer that we're going to get. And in 1999, I don't know how the whole deal went down. They sold it to the water district in Tumalo. My guess is it was like $1 and a piece of paperwork and like, here's the title type thing. And they ran it from 99 until 2 weeks ago.
And now it's at the International
and now
Yard.
It's here. Well, and the really funny part of it is I've wanted one of these for a long time, but they're just
No. You wanted this one for a long time.
No, I know. That's what I was getting at. So like, I've wanted one of these for a long time, but they're hard to find that are like, number one, that haven't just been completely beat into the ground by like a farm or ranch or rock quarry, that have been maintained and that aren't totally rusty and rotten, because a lot of them just run up and down the I-5 corridor and they're ruined when they're this old. So this one has relatively low miles. Most of it's all been in Central Oregon. And yeah, I've been trying to buy it for 5.5 years. Literally stopped into their office. Here's a tip for everybody out there. I stopped in the office and I would talk to the two gals at the front desk, and I would leave my card every time, and I found out what kind of coffee they like to drink. And about twice a year, or sometimes 3 times a year, I would go to Dutch Bros and I would buy their favorite coffee drinks, and I'd buy them for them, and I'd just leave them there and say, here you go.
You use all of your salesman tactics even when you're buying stuff.
Oh, I had to turn on the full ticket on this one. And yeah, so finally, 5.5 years later, the guy that runs the water district called and said, hey, I've got this business card here that the gals up front told me that you've been asking about this thing for like 5.5 years. We're thinking about getting rid of it. Why don't you come down and talk to me about it? I was like, okay. So I drove down, it's 5 miles away.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
This is only half the equation. We got to go get the other half.
We got to go get the other half. And depending on how adventurous we feel today,
which is why the Zacklift is here.
Right. That's the for sure get it with that. But if we're feeling like really spunky, we can take this and see if we can hook onto it and hook everything up and see if it'll work.
So here's the thing. I doubt the pup trailer has been pulled anytime recently.
2 summers ago.
Okay, so 2 years ago.
Yeah.
How stiff do you think that jack handle is 2 years later?
Oh yeah, all of it. I
And
mean,
that has hydraulics.
Right. Yeah, I know. That's why this is the safe plan.
Yes.
Here's what we do. We take the Zacklift and we go get it. Bring it back here. Then we hook it up in my yard to the pup.
And try it all out and see if this works good. Yeah.
Before you leave, when we have the ability to move it around.
Deal.
So if it doesn't work, it goes in this slot right here.
Well,
I cleared this out.
Perfect. New tires, shined up wheels.
Tires have 280 miles on them.
How many years?
September of 23.
Oh, that's good.
They were bought at Les Schwab. They're all brand new Virgin Toyos.
So you got the roll-out pedal hitch, and you got a 2-inch receiver.
And they gave me the drop hitch for it.
And the hydraulics to run pup trailer, air connections.
Yeah, everything.
There's no skirt on this bed, though.
I know. It's 1979. Like, I literally think this dump box is the exact same year as the truck.
Oh, I know why there's no skirt on it. Because they pulled the pup trailer, that way the skirt didn't dip down and hit the tongue of the pup trailer.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be why.
Yeah.
Probably. I could be totally wrong.
I've owned it for 2.5 weeks, and I didn't even notice that. Because you're a dump trucker.
Apparently not. I got smoked in the dump truck competition at the Western Star event this weekend.
But you rocked at the high-speed backup competition.
Oh yeah, in the let's see how close we can come to crashing competition, I nailed it.
Scared the crap out of everybody.
There were some concerns apparently from the Western Star executive team about my high-speed reverse turn that almost put the truck on its side, but I won.
All prevailed. So I did the Craigslist rebuild on the wheels, and then I went up to utility trailer and I got center caps and lug nut covers because, well, you got
that makes it look really nice.
I actually think it looks way better with black wheels and some little bit of chrome accent because They were white steel wheels and they had surface rust. And there's nothing wrong with them. They just looked like they didn't care about it. So.
You want to know who won the precision driving part of the challenge? There was a part where it was all about precision and backing up this steep hill and coming over and stopping at the exact precise spot, marked out everything.
Matt from Automotive Transport.
Clearly not. But there was me, 21 years driving trucks.
Yeah.
There was another guy who owns a huge fleet of trucks, 15 years driving trucks.
Oh no, you're gonna tell
There
me
was another lady who is a professional dump truck driver. That's what she does, is drive dump trucks. Western Star dump trucks, no less. The same basic thing we were driving there. Another guy who drives and has done a lot of dump truck stuff up out of Canada. And then there was a kid, 23 years
I
old.
knew you were gonna say it. 23-year-old.
Has never sat in the seat of a truck in his life.
Does he have
ever.
a CDL?
No. Never sat. How would he get a CDL if he didn't sit in the seat of the truck?
So how did he get to be in the competition if he doesn't have a CDL?
So American Truck Simulator, the game.
Yeah.
Western Star opened the entries to this event to players of American Truck Simulator.
No way.
So this kid drives a Western Star in the American Truck Simulator game. In the Precision Driving Challenge, he smoked all of us.
Seriously?
By a lot. Yeah.
Video gamer.
Yes.
Never been in a truck.
Never. By the time we got to the Precision Driving Challenge part, he had a grand total of a half a mile experience in the truck as he drove it over to where we were doing the thing.
That's truly amazing and quite frightening, honestly.
Yeah, it says a lot about that simulator too.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's really amazing, but it's very scary.
And then another part of the competition was dump trucks spreading gravel.
Okay.
But we couldn't. The hard part was we couldn't use spreader chains. We had to do it with just the hoist and speed and try to spread.
Oh, so you had to judge how far you were tipping it to keep it.
He beat me in that one too.
Wow. Did you feel kind of bad about yourself at the end of the weekend that a video gamer was
No,
beating you?
I did not feel kind of bad about myself.
Okay.
I felt a lot bad about myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done good at any of those. Maybe the backing up one, but
I did great at the high speed backing up.
I've dumped this box up and down all of like 3 times so far.
You know what my advantage was? I was the only one in the competition who has rolled a truck, so I knew just how far I could push it.
That's a good point, and a valid experience that no one else had.
Yeah.
Like, I know how fast and how tight I can turn this to where it's just on the edge of scaring the crap out of every one of you, but I know I'm okay.
I know what rolling over feels like, so I also know what not quite rolling over feels like.
You know what rolling over at like 105,000 pounds feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that happens. Experience.
Yeah, it's experience. Seat of the pants experience.
Yeah. Well, let's go get the other half of your dump truck. So, this is your new trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a spread axle pup.
Yep.
Most are a tandem.
And a tarp top.
Oh, it's got a tarp on it.
Yep.
So we have to take these wheels too, though. It's part of the deal.
Yep. Yeah,
and we have no forklift, so we're going to use that.
We have that, which is way better than a forklift.
100% agree with that statement. How long's it been sitting in this spot?
2 summers.
2 summers. Yep, we'll have to put air in that.
All 4 outside. Nope. So this outside tire and the other 2. So we got 3 tires that are low.
Even comes with some free dirt.
Oh, great. It looks like it's been watered heavily for the last 2 summers from the sprinklers.
So I'll run my boom out and we'll just run a winch line over, grab one, pick it up, and then I'll pull forward and back over and set it in.
Okay.
And we'll do that with the other. Then we'll hook up to the pintle hitch, put air to the brakes, see if they release.
Put air in the
and then
put air in the tires.
Well, I have a separate hose reel that can run air up the tires while we're hooked up airing up the trailer.
That works.
So we'll try that.
Okey-doke.
Thought my gloves are right here, but they're not.
There's a brand new red pair in the passenger seat.
I'll go get them then. So clean and shiny.
I know, I didn't even touch them. They didn't pop on right.
The only problem is that
You put that pintle on this morning knowing you were going to use that today?
no, I had that on from pulling a camp trailer already, so I left it on because I was going to use it today.
Yeah.
But it's kind of in the way of the boom going out without having this down.
Got it.
So
Oh well.
we'll pop it off real quick.
rotator lights on this road. There's not a lot of traffic.
The top strobe is on.
Oh,
Yeah. That'll be funny.
that's enough for them.
Okay, and then it's way heavier when the fifth wheel's in it.
Not really a two-man job because there's only two handles.
I mean, we could each grab one side. You know,
More
now that
fun to watch you struggle.
Of course it is. Well, I guess I could put the cables out over here. Ropes. Ropes, they're not cables.
Yeah, Yankum ropes.
Yeah. Yankum ropes that
probably made Alan just about pee his pants when you were lifting a dozer with Yankum ropes. That's way beyond.
Yeah, that was cool.
He probably got a little nervous.
I don't think he was.
He was actually there, wasn't he?
Yeah. We only need one of these. We're gonna use that one.
You just
No.
text him one day and say, hey, I'm doing something really cool. You should probably come down here.
Pretty much what we did. That's the wrong extension. That's the right one. Oh, that was the wrong hook. What am I doing? It's like I never run this truck before. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Let's use a rim sling on the rims.
Try to be selective about what I say when you have the camera on, but then remember you're gonna have to put this together on the
Okay, let's loop this through here, up through here. Kind of want it shorter, so just double it.
Can I climb up there so I can unhook it in the belly?
I would love to watch you climb up there.
That's not a really terrible way to do that. Kind of evil.
Yeah, well.
Step on the rope.
Okay, we're using this winch. Hey, don't worry if you fall, I can pick you up with the boom.
Wasn't as bad as I thought. Getting out, I might have to hold on to the rope to get out.
Hook it to your belt loop.
No, just hold it. I want to trust you with the remote in your hand and a rope hook to my belt. Seems like a really poor choice.
If I swing this far enough, you think you can just catch it?
No. I will get out of the way if you do that.
Okay.
This is not a rotator.
No, this is where a rotator would come in handy if I could just like put it over there. All right, I'm gonna pull up and do that.
Okay.
Oh, that was way better than I thought. Reach right over there. Now we can just set it down.
just picked it right up.
Huh?
You could have literally just picked it right up. You didn't have to move.
There's a car.
He was fine.
She?
He was a he. Was a man.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
Don't fool me.
Had a very manly voice too.
Say.
And a beard.
Oh, I thought that was some long hair.
He had long hair and then he had a goatee, a white goatee.
So I wasn't totally off.
No?
Okay. Well, you live and you learn.
Yeah, I mean, when you don't sleep for 2 or 3 days, that'll happen to a guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
Wait. It's been more than 2 or 3 days. Because remember, I was on a week-long trip before I got back for that whole event that I didn't
Like
sleep for 2 or 3 days.
7 days.
Yeah.
You just had a couple naps while you were driving.
And let's not forget that before that week-long trip, that was before this 4-day event, I was in San Francisco for 4 days on another trip.
On a flying boat.
Yeah.
But your wife made you sleep during that time.
A little bit.
You probably should have slept when you got laid over for 24 hours.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. I'm still thinking there's enough swing there.
I just don't think there's enough release quick enough to let go to get over the edge.
I can free spool the winch.
So
If I get this thing going,
swing and then click the
and then
button.
as it goes out there, I flip the free spool and just.
I mean, it might make for a good video. It's up to you.
We should probably not do that in the middle of the street.
Well, we've had one car come by in the 10 minutes we've been here. One. And he wanted to watch. He.
Okay. Go to the other side so we can watch. You gave me the okay, but it wasn't okay.
It's okay to stop.
Oh, that's this. We'll learn him one day. No, that's the move. Kick all this grass out of the road. Okay. Now we got to put our hitch back in and hook up to the trailer. Let me just rest my hand here on the free spool while you do that. This is not going to end well. Okay, Tarzan. Think it's gonna work?
What?
The trailer.
I actually will. I'm going to give it about a 75% chance that we air up the tires, put air to the brakes, hook onto it, and just drive away.
Okay.
25% chance that we're going to have to do some sort of monkeying.
Okay. So,
If what they said was true, that they used it 2 summers ago.
having to air up all the tires and maybe knock the brakes loose is not monkeying around.
No.
That's just normal.
That's what you would normally do to get it going.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I would.
Where do you want to do it?
It goes right behind all those clamps right there, just on top of the hydraulic hoses. Yep.
And I'll help you lift it this time.
That'd be very nice.
You don't even have to run the jack up, it's already at the right height.
Yeah. The jack is always at the right height when we're using hydraulics.
True. Now, how would you pronounce the name of that trailer?
Cramero. Okay,
Yep.
grab the other half.
See you later, man. Thank you.
You grab that handle, I grab this handle.
Is this the heavy side?
It's even.
Well, I figured with your friends, you can put me on the heavy side.
Well, fine then. Here's all of it. Okay, we gotta turn around. All right, I'll back up a little. And now I'm going to not idle up the truck so that everything moves nice and slow and easy for this part. Open up our hitch.
So much cheating. Everything's good.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I know. It's awesome.
You just put everything where you want it to be and then deal with it later. Okay, you can crank the jack up. Does it work?
Yeah.
Hold on, stop. Stop. Does it work with pressure on it?
Yeah.
Really?
That's all the way up now.
It never works like that for me.
Literally all the way up. All done.
Okay, hold on.
What is that?
Oh, that's the reach extension. We got to make sure that's tight. This is extendable.
Oh, so you can make it longer.
Yeah, to get your bridge length. So if your axles are too close together, they cut you down on weight allowances.
Okay.
So my question was, before we worry about airing this up, does it have spring brakes? And my answer is yes, it does. So we do have to air it up. So how long are their hoses? Very short. Which is red and which is blue?
Ooh, that's a good question too.
Because they're crossed underneath. I'm gonna say.
Red on the right, blue on the left, usually, right?
Think so?
I think so. If I were to guess.
That's a blue, and this is black. It's easy. Well, they cross so many times going through that tube. Who knows? I just threw all my hoses up here and kind of threw them out of the way since we were doing all this.
You know how we find out?
We put air to it.
Yeah, you plug it in and see.
So I'm gonna hook my red to the one that doesn't have a blue glad hand rubber in it.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah. So we already have air going to the back here, so we just gotta plug it in. Now, did we activate the brakes or are we airing it up? Oh, they got the tank drain open. That's good. That also means we're hooked to the right one, or the tank wouldn't be filling up.
Guessed right.
But
There you go, smart guy.
those two tires look nice with their slices in the sidewalls. These brakes just released.
We have slices in the sidewalls.
We'll split. These ones are starting to release right now.
You might not have to do brakes.
No, look how good they're brand new. Look at the pads.
I know it's a municipality.
Shoes.
It's a municipality.
Look at the brake shoes.
Yeah, they're brand new. Matt, it has brand new brakes.
You trying to sell this to Matt already?
I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just talking to him. This is not a selling channel. This is a talking channel, Casey.
Okay. All right, now we pull this in and see if it rolls. Watch out, I'm gonna run you over.
Okay.
Are both the ones on the other side rolling?
Yeah, everything's rolling.
Nice. So now we hook our steering limiter back up, or swivel.
And the only other thing, do you have electrical?
Why would that matter?
It'd be fun to see if the lights work.
I do. I have a light bar too. What the heck? What changed over there? These are supposed to be set up at the right. Oh, I spun the boom up so these moved.
Like, what are you?
Tighten that one up.
Tighten it up?
Yeah. They were set at the right spot, but then I raised the boom, or this up, so they dropped out of their spot. That's good.
How tight do they need to be? That's right.
It's enough if I do this,
Oh, okay.
and now they're tight, and this is straight.
Okay.
So now we can hook up our service brakes. Well, you know, the one with the blue is the blue.
So intuitive.
It's like they thought of everything.
I'm telling you, man, municipality stuff. It has to work all the time, even when it sits for a long time.
I didn't do that. Oh, that's good. Believe it or not, that's good news.
What was that?
That's the secondary air tank back here.
And they
So
have
the
that-
primary one filled up, and then the relay valve opened, sent air to the secondary one,
And now
but
that's filled.
the drain valve was
So
open.
they had both drain valves open so they didn't freeze and crack.
Correct.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, so that was all good news.
I have to open both of those up if I'm gonna let it sit.
Oh, we can't hook up electrical
Why?
because I have this end to like hook into a trailer, but they have it backwards to hook into the dump truck.
Gotcha. So we'll just put the light bar on.
Yeah,
Okay.
which means I don't need,
Then we got a zero tire.
this can stay here. Yes. So,
It won't stop.
one thing I will say, since these are old and sidewall cracked out tires,
Well, you. Go ahead.
that's not what I was going to say, but I understand your point because we're on the same page. If you hear the sound of a zipper,
Yeah.
haul ass.
Yeah.
See where we're at first.
There's nothing.
This one's nothing?
Oh, two outside ones on this have nothing.
Okay. Come on, you're self-locking. Self-lock, please. Good. Damn it. I don't want to stand there. I'm standing here.
I know.
It's supposed to be self-locking.
I know. You have the good tools.
Clearly not if it's not self-locking.
Is the light bar on the driver's side locked?
Passenger side front box. Son of a... So this is supposed to lock onto that air check or valve stem when you put it a little bit of an angle. So it can just sit here and air up the tire without you holding it. That way you don't have to be bent down next to the tire that could explode at any moment under high pressure. And then you just come and pop it off. But for some reason... Battery, yes. It's not really wanting to stay on there. In all reality, even standing right here is not a great place to be if that tire explodes. That's the inside. Where is the inside? Oh, there you are. It's got air, close enough.
What am I doing wrong?
So,
Switch.
yeah, so switch,
On.
and then there's another switch up here.
Oh.
There, on.
That's what I was doing wrong.
Yeah. You flipped one of the on switches, but not the other on switch. They're on.
I'm not doing anything.
Because we don't have the transmitter plugged in, because I have the electric cord plugged in to run this that we can't hook up to. So that turned on and showed you that all its lights worked.
See, now you just got to
And now it just turned off until I plug that in, and then it'll turn all its lights back on. Don't lose my light bar. That's a straight rookie move that I would never do. He's still talking, but I'm walking away. Not even giving him the chance to respond, because that's how I roll. Where is my transmitter? And I'll need not all of you. I will need you. Come here. So I got a little gorilla-ish prying this thing up onto here one time, and I snapped the top off of it. So the latch isn't there anymore. It's such a tight fit that stays in zero problem at all, but that one that's getting pulled on by a trailer might not. So I zip tie until I fix it one day. Okay, that tire should be sitting there airing up. It should be nowhere near full yet, but I don't want it full. I want it enough to go 5 miles down the road. Which 60 pounds is exactly that.
That's all we really care about right now.
I want enough air in it that it goes down the road just fine for the 5 miles we got to go.
Not enough that it wants to come apart when it gets
Not 110 pounds of air that wants to explode.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay.
We got these two and then one on the other side.
Okay.
All the inners held.
Yeah, that's
not happening.
that ain't gonna do that thing.
You're gonna drop down the road.
Maybe not.
Get a little bit.
There's an option here. No. Another one that sometimes works. Come with me.
Persuasion tool.
Yeah. Sometimes if you hit the tire on the tread, when it pushes in, it pushes air out against the sidewall and makes it stick. Only problem is I'm left-handed, I gotta hit this one right-handed. It's not doing it. Oh, because we're off by like a friggin' mile. So that is not gonna do the thing.
Good. That tire is gonna just
Yeah,
make it home.
it'd be fine.
Make sure the inner one has enough in it. So that it keeps that one off the ground?
It does.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Solid.
Which one on the other side?
Rear, I believe.
Of course it's the rear. Do we have enough line out?
Yep, rear outer.
I gotta go the other way. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not walking through that. But you're there over there and it's your trailer, so. Joys of living in the desert. Tumbleweed. Quiet. Okay, I'll pull up a little. Hey, what an idea. Pull up onto the pavement to do this instead of in the weeds.
Yeah. This doesn't want it. Here, you take that one.
There.
Yeah, let's hold this.
It's because you don't know how to lock it. Let go.
Oh, yeah, Jen. I'm trying to be violent.
You gotta caress it.
Okay, okay. Put it in that light wire attachment?
No.
No?
This is the mount. This is the safety.
Okay.
So what we'll do. Yeah. That'll work.
It's pinched up underneath the gate. So.
But see how this is working now?
Yeah, it is, because you popped the plug, right?
Yeah.
And that tire's there now.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna see if the other one will too.
Now that it's rotated.
We could also drive the inside one up on a block and get that one off the ground and see if it takes air.
Yeah.
Let's do that before we commit to driving down the road with no air.
Do you have a block?
Do I have a block?
I don't know. Just asking.
This is the handiest tool on that truck.
Yeah, do we have any wood blocks?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where we'd ever find a block.
Nope, no idea.
Crazy.
Or some culvert. You some culvert?
I'm not hearing any air leaks in this trailer.
I know. Matt, do you hear that? There's no air leaks.
Yeah, I'm hearing nothing for leaks. It's enough to stay on the bead. I'm gonna go pull slightly forward.
So we're on a flat area?
No. So I pull onto that block.
Oh, you already put it on.
I put a block. So just stop me when I pull onto the block. This time he did this for stop, not this. He's learning. Camaro Now, is Cremero the brand of the tarp thing on top or the trailer?
So there's my buddy Gus when he was about 5 or 6 years old. His dad's dump truck pulling this dump trailer when it was yellow in the 1980s.
No shit. That's cool.
That's this dump trailer.
That's cool.
And that was within 10 minutes after telling him I bought it. He's like, oh, I know that trailer.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. I told him he should really be the one to buy it. I just don't know what I'd use it for.
I think that's going to be a hard no. This thing ain't going to air.
It's probably sat flat too long.
Yeah.
The bead just won't get there.
Kick in right there. Harder. Much harder.
What we're trying to do.
Take it off. That ain't gonna happen.
You don't have a tire spin?
No.
Well,
But that also tells me it's not gonna fall off, so.
right.
Good.
Watch the mirror.
Yeah. I'll put this back where it goes later. For now it goes there. Okay. Okay. Alright. Ben's gonna put the block away once I pull off of it, and we are out of here. So sure I can only see the top of your hat.
I'm a short little guy.
The Peterbilt, I'd be staring at you face to face. But in a real truck.
Yeah, in a working truck. Not a pavement princess.
Yeah.
That's all my truck is. Okay, so you got a camera so we can watch that tire.
Yeah. And I can see it in the mirror too. And it's on the passenger side and we're just going down the road, so.
Yep. It's way less sketchy than most of the stuff you've done, so.
Yeah, so I'm okay with
as of late.
all of this. So we got that way or right here?
Now it's easier.
Okay.
The turn is easier.
Oh, because then we can loop around. Okay. And we're back at Ben's house to hook the dump truck to it and see if it works. We're going to raise the box up and down, see if the lights work. Did our tire make it?
Well, it's still on there.
I didn't see it leave in the mirror, and I'm really good at seeing tires leave in the mirror lately.
Yeah, you did a little bit of that in the last couple trips. Oh, it's still on there.
It's fine.
I mean, I don't think I want to put anything in it.
So we discussed, because it's like, oh, got a tire, and take this to the tire shop, the tire guy come out here, something like that. Like, oh, we just put 2 spare tires in the bed.
And they're both aired up and holding bead.
Yeah.
So just lift one out of the bed and plop it on.
All right, let's, oh yeah,
Now we got thumbnail.
the most important thing, pictures.
Thumbnail.
So that does look ridiculously long. Man, that thing fired right up. Like nothing. So that does look ridiculously long, and that is actually its collapse position. The front of its drawbars right there, but right here there's an extension. You loosen that clamp, pull plugs, and that extends out probably that far, much farther. And that is for when you're loaded. It's called bridge law. They don't want too many axles too close together on weight. They want the weight spread out, so it's spread out across the road, the bridges, all the things. So in all reality, since I'm pulling it with my big long underreach, the distance between the back of the truck and the front of the trailer would probably be about this much going down the road in normal use. But that drawbar extends in and out so that, one, when you're empty, you can close it up to be shorter, or if you're not trying to haul max weights and be max legal weights, you can shorten it up. If you're trying to maximize your legal weights, you extend it out, get a lot of distance between the axles, and then you get your full weights. Because like, is that a 10-foot spread?
How much?
10 foot? Don't even. Stop, you're being ridiculous. You know what I have? I have a tape measure. Because if that's a 10-foot spread, 10 foot 1 inch, those get 20 and 20. You see about 40,000 pounds back there. If it's shorter than that, it starts to cut down on the weight. But to get that 40,000 pounds, if that is 10 foot 1, those axles have to be so far away from these axles, hence the extension on the drawbar. So, let's use this instead of your arms.
Here. The smart end.
After all that, you want to have the smart end? For
about
8 foot, so what would that give? That doesn't give you 40, that gives you 38? I'll look up numbers and put them down here. Either way, it still has to be a certain distance away before you can get whatever the max allowance is on those axles. That's why the drawbar is so long. Hey, great job putting that block under the jack so that it sets down on it. It doesn't sink into the ground because of that spear. But I'm going to move this back some.
Why?
So that I can move it back, unhook, pull my under reach out from under it, and fold it up.
You have like 30 feet in front of the truck you can pull forward.
So you want me to move 36,000 pounds forward so you don't have to move a little rock backwards?
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Okay.
Unhook it right here.
Fine, if you want to be lazy.
I feel like that's the easier way to do it.
So you want me to set the brakes right here? Brakes are set.
Something's rattling.
It's that thing up there. This is stuck together now.
So on my side it shows a timer. On your side, does it show what's actually on the screen?
No, it shows the timer.
Oh. So if the timer's on, you know it's recording?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, when the screen goes black on that camera, it just means it's shutting off the screen to save power and heat and all that.
But as long as the timer's going.
The very first recovery we ever did with the Ford Wrecker, when you still owned it.
Yeah.
And I brought it to the excavator recovery.
Oh yeah.
You were filming from the other side and it went into screensaver mode. And you're like, ah shit, camera died. And you put it in your pocket, didn't film the recovery. And it recorded your pocket while the recovery was happening over there.
You never told me that.
I thought you were a YouTuber and a camera operator.
No, at that time I was just a helper. I've graduated to camera operator now. I'm definitely
the helper who puts the camera in his pocket while still recording.
That was like well over a year ago.
That was a lot of years ago.
Probably almost like 2 years ago. That's why I didn't want to come off.
Well, that was a couple of years ago. See, if I had reached out right now, I could just pull it back in and fold it up. And now I'm gonna go move this truck.
But you have a remote.
So that Ben doesn't have to move around.
You have a remote control. You can do it from the driver's seat. You can pull forward and flip it up at the same time. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
No, I can't because I left my remote over here in the side box.
So there it is, the Camaro. I think that's what it's called. Oh, we didn't even look at the tag. I bet the tag tells us how much it can haul. Nope. Well, yeah. It looks like it says 10,000 and 10,000 or 12,000 and 12,000. I can't tell. Man, that tag is old. It's a Fruhoff.
Sounds good. Should probably start by, you know, taking the airlines off of the pintle hitch that you're going to back into. Friggin' rookie. All the lights on the back of the truck work, even backup lights. Mine don't do that. Well, they do on that one, not on my rollback. Hey! You gotta see how close you can get. What? He's old, he can't hear. Let me go over here. You gotta see how close you can get, guessing without me helping you at all. I'll stop you before you like hit lights and break them off or something like that.
Yeah.
And see how close you are, then I'll help you hook up.
Well, the other thing is, am I lined up left or right? That's what.
That's your problem. See how good he is. Is that your final answer?
Huh?
Stop, stop, stop. How far away from the hitch do you think you are right now? Okay, hold that distance and walk up here.
Not bad for a rookie.
No. The height actually I think might be right. You just got to come to your passenger side and back up.
You're pretty damn good on the straight side, on the straight shot too.
What are you talking about? You're way off.
If I come to the passenger side as I'm coming back, I'll be fine.
Which means you're not straight.
But I'm not there yet. I don't
Okay.
have room.
Okay.
I'm still continuing this backup. I haven't pulled forward yet.
Okay. Hold up. I gotta raise it. Thought he said this turned easy. That was a lie. This jack is really high geared.
Oh, I need to get way more to the passenger side.
Gee, who said that? Oh yeah, I did.
I just thought I was closer. Thought my aim was better. I'm pretty good on that distance though, so I just need to go forward.
Yeah, because I told you to
passenger, and
stop
come
on the
back.
distance.
Oh.
Because you weren't there.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Do your
I'll
thing.
try.
Alright, I gotta lower it down. Okay, back up and lock it in. Come straight back like 4 inches, it'll roll that into there.
Okay. Oh, because it'll push and then it will pull it down.
It rolls this rolls forward into it. This will end up in here.
So straighten my front wheels out and just come straight
At
back.
this point, you can do whatever you want. Just back up and roll it in. This is called a rollout hitch. You'll see how it works. And that should pop into place when it does. Oh, we're just pushing the trailer backwards. Stop! We're pushing the trailer backwards.
So is it not working?
We need to hook up the air, and then you hold the trailer brake and back up. So first though, come look at this.
Funny thing is, the trailer shouldn't roll with the brakes not hooked up.
I know, but it is. So see how these are facing straight up?
Yeah.
That makes me nervous about stuff getting in them if they were uncovered. So if you go in and push in your trailer supply, it'll just dump air out of this, which will blow that out.
Okay.
But while your trailer supply is pushed in, then either stomp on your brake pedal or pull your hand valve, and it will pour air out of this one because it thinks it's sending air to the brakes.
Okay.
But that one won't be active unless this one is blowing too.
So push in the trailer brakes, push air to them, and
then
release.
pull your trailer handle.
Oh, I don't have to release the parking brake on this?
No. See if anything comes out of there. Good. Your supply didn't have much but a puff of dust, but your service side over there had quite a bit of dirt and crumbly shit come out of it.
Yeah, I've got 2 new glad hands for this, and I'm going to mount them obviously vertical, not
Well, do that.
Why is red on the left and blue on the right?
I don't know.
See, remember we talked about how they were crossed?
Yep.
So
that, yeah. The blue rubbered one goes on the blue.
where's the rubber?
It's that.
Where do you see blue? Because of my sunglasses?
Remember I said the blue one goes on the blue, so if you don't see blue on it, it's probably not the one I'm talking about.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Show the camera. What do you guys see?
Golly, there's barely any on there though.
Here, no, kick that rubber out of there so it doesn't pinch it and leak. Oops. Now it's out. That's freaking blue.
Okay.
Okay, now you gotta give it the old huck to it to put it on there.
Yeah, no.
You wanna do that on camera? What are you doing? Yeah.
I'm backwards because they got it upside down.
There you go.
I'm used to it differently.
Okay, now get in, supply air to the trailer.
Let's make sure, let's just be super safe Sammy here. Here's our hydraulic you gotta hook up to.
Yeah.
Our electric. Yeah. Just do it all.
Just do it all over here. Hook up everything but the trailer.
No.
Oh, this got bent. So at some point someone was backing up and they got off to the side and this hit that and bent it. Oh, you got it.
Okay. Everything except hydraulic.
Plug it in.
Oh.
What you scared of? Oh, you know what I'm scared of? I'm scared of that hydraulic line. Oh, that's just the outer coating. The steel's fine. Got all hoe and go to plug it in.
What's the magic here?
Oh, that's a fancy no leak fitting too.
Yeah, but how does it work? Does this push
You just
back?
push it together.
Nope.
Hercules.
It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
not gonna
You might
happen.
have to knock that with a hammer and break it loose. Oh yeah, get out of the way. Put your foot by my foot so I get some traction. There it is. I'm gonna get a cease and desist letter from Old Spice every time your phone rings.
Hey, if they want to sponsor me, it'd be fine with me since that was
Yeah,
my
Old
dad's-
Spice, he stinks. If you would sponsor
that was-
him, that'd
that
be a
was my
great
dad's-
help to my
dad's
channel.
favorite deal. I broke my piece of asphalt.
Yeah, you pushed the trailer off it after all of that, making me move my truck.
Yeah, I know, it's fun.
Making the most beautiful truck you've ever seen park over there in the corner like it's been tossed away.
Well, we had to drag the old ragamuffin out here to see if we can make this dump trailer work.
So you know what you're gonna do now?
Back up, or not back up. Put air to the trailer and then pull the trailer brake, service brake thing. No, just kidding.
And then back
I'm
up.
gonna set the trailer. No, the trailer brakes are set.
You were right the first time. Don't question it. Stick with what you said. You nailed it. Air to the trailer. Air it up. Pull your hand valve. Back up and lock it in. You pull the hand valve,
Yeah.
release this, pull forward like a foot and slam your brakes. It didn't even budge. That hitch might be rusted in place.
Yeah.
Set your brakes. Turn on your lights and turn on your flashers. Now that you just got out. I think that hitch is kind of rusted in place on the truck. Okay, lights on.
I'm gonna go get some lubricant.
And a hammer and knock up the bottom of that. This light works. That light's working, this one's on. Those two are on. You have this one right here is out. That one is blinking. That one is blinking. This one's on, this one's on. This one's on. So the one and only light that is not working is this one right here. That's a super easy fix. And then I would swap out these for some new like LEDs if it were me. But yeah, all the lights with that one. Okay, ease back. Yep. Come back. Yep, it's locked. That was the tug test. So you see when this went up, this popped out, that locks this in place. Then this clip right here pops on, and that's our safety. So to unlock it, you pull that clip out, you push this in and it latches, and then you put your jack down, and when you drive forward, this hitch rolls open and drops this straight out the back. So, you're hooked. You want to see if it dumps?
Yeah, I just engaged the PTO.
Okay. Well, you have to dump it from in there.
I know. That worked. Did it start moving once it got lubricated?
Yeah, once we lubricated it and we hit it with a machete or what, tomahawk, whatever the hell this thing is called.
It's a hatchet.
Hatchet.
It's a hatchet. So you chop like little firewood with for a campfire.
It's a short-bladed machete.
It's a hatchet.
Okay.
It's for firewood.
Well, whatever. We hit it with that thing and knocked it, busted it free, and then it moved no problem. All right, go raise your bed. See if it dumps. Or if it blows that hydraulic line apart and dumps oil all over his driveway. Look at that! No problem. Okay, put it in neutral. No, leave it up.
I don't want the tires to fall out.
Oh yeah. Well, go back up. I'll take a picture.
What?
I'll take a picture. How happy are you right now that that worked?
It's amazing. Like, might be the only time I ever do it.
I'm almost betting this will be the only time you ever do that. This is probably the one and only time he's going to ever pull this trailer that he's pushing it. Oh, he ran over his block. Okay, now the rollout hitch. Pull the clip out. Probably easier from the other side.
Pull that out.
Now, that has to go in, quarter turn, and it locks and doesn't come all the way back out.
It does definitely do that now. Oh.
In, quarter turn, and sometimes they like to spring back out. Stay, you bastard.
Turn a little more.
That is turn. Hold this. There.
Okay.
Now when you pull forward, that'll roll out of there. Just like that.